this crew.
Let's try this again. Kobolds, we're here, and I have vocals for our dear, dear Noir. Welcome back to Into the Southlands. If you're here with Warriors of Waterdeep, welcome in as well, and passing it off to Noir for the second time today.
Hello, everybody. The first time I was just doing nothing but cussing. That's why they had to cut camera.
No, just boop, boop, boop,
But this time they got the sensors ready, so when I can snap, they're ready to catch it.
I love that.
But hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Into the Southlands. I can't believe it's only been one episode. That's wild.
No, this is 3. I think I got it wrong. Now that you said that out loud, I think it's right. You're correct. You were right.
I was like, I feel like things happen. Doesn't matter. Welcome to episode blah blah of Into the Southlands. I'm so glad that you're joining us. I love telling this story. I love the people that I'm telling the story with. But let me stop gushing and just introduce myself. I'm Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir. Name, but that's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Please show me some love on Twitch because Twitch is not. That being said, let's get to the most important part of any story, and that's the people that make the story possible. And that's our lovely players. And so we are going to start. You know what? We're going to get weird. We're going to start in the middle, the bottom middle. We're starting with Moonshine. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen here.
Gasp. Chaos monster you are, Noir. Chaos monster.
What? Hi. You're going to hear me twice a little bit, but I'm going to try and talk softly so I don't get picked up by Noir's microphone because we're in the same place at the same time. That's weird. Hi, I'm Anita, and I am playing Moonshine the Magnificent, our Ravenfolk Artificer.
All right. And you know what? Why go in order? We're going to popcorn it. Who do you feel should go next? I'm putting that responsibility on all of your shoulders.
Flashbacks to freaking middle school.
Can I be picked last again?
He does not want to be perceived, so I'll go with Marcus.
Sounds good. Hi, my name is Marcus, and there's nothing I love more than being perceived. I am the streaming coordinator and studio manager at Gen Con TV, and you can follow me at Best Kinda Worst. I'm playing Zat, the incredibly ripped, kinda dorky cat with a big-ass sword. And I'm going to pass this over to B.
Hello, I'm B Zelda. Pronouns are they, them, but I'm going to be playing Phaedra, the Minotaur fighter. Also, I have a real question about Phaedra. Did I ever take a point in Warlock? Or was that like
at the end of last season you got one in Warlock because you basically sold your soul to a dark entity.
Yes.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. The consequences of that won't come up anytime soon. I'm glad you mentioned.
Oh, good. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, so that's them, and I will pass this over to KP.
This guy. Hey everyone, my name is KP, also known as KP Raven Studios, and I play a character named Shani, who is a bard ravenfolk with a 1 point in rogue, because he loves them shiny things, and he's a little bit of a collector of eclectic stuff that totally belongs to him and not to other people. And he is here to chronicle these amazing adventures of this amazing crew. And hopefully all of them good, because he's the type that's gonna note everything down.
Yeah, I mean, after not last week, but after the last episode, I'm pretty sure it's not somebody you want to mess with.
He's a happy-go-lucky guy. He has a bunch of instruments all over him. He just wants to play music for all of you.
Yeah, and sometimes he reminds you that maybe there are body parts that you don't need as much as you thought you did.
I mean, they're called vestigials.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And
he's like, what did I miss?
You don't need all your fingers.
Just some of them. But it works out because Phaedra was unconscious for our last episode. But last but certainly not least, we have Ufu.
Ufu! Hi, friends. Like I said, I'm Dat, your resident little kobold here on this Twitch channel, now full-time. Thanks to all of you and your lovely support, I get to do this for my real job, which is kind of a dream to come true. So thank you. And I have been requested to say thank you to everybody that backed our Kickstarter. Y'all, like $375,000 is what we made on the Tome of Heroes Kickstarter. Second most backers of any Kickstarter in our history. Big deal. So yeah, but I'm playing Ufu for this game. Ufu had purpose in season 1. I don't know how much purpose Ufu has anymore. I think they're properly roaming the desert with these friends, looking for maybe what's next. But Ufu has taken a valued interest in our new bard friend because Ufu likes music.
That is true.
It's true.
And you know what? I think that's a lovely segue to get right into today's episode. You see, we find ourselves still on our ship, the Gafir. What was it? The Gafir 3?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it was it Gafir Junior 2?
Gafir 2 Electric Boogaloo. Regardless, we find ourselves on our ship sailing down the Nuria Natal River after a pretty hectic attack from the Shadow Stag and the undead corpse of Georgia Jonas. There's finally a moment of calm on the ship. There's finally that moment of certainty that the threat has been passed. And that is when you see Phaedra begin to stir. Now, Phaedra, the last thing that you remember was you were sailing down the Nuria Natal with all of your friends, and you just picked up Isan and Eowyn, the doppelganger and the changeling.
Wait, what are their names?
Isan is the doppelganger, and Eowyn is the changeling.
Correct.
Eowyn?
Eowyn. Eoin. Aon.
Those were none of the letters I used in that.
That is okay. I did my best with pronunciations with what the generator gave me. So
Works.
It was only after Eowyn and Asan began to tell you of their troubles and how they're being hunted by a hunter did you notice an arrow hit the ship and you were drawn to it. There was a ring on the heft of the arrow.
Was it a nice looking ring?
It was a very nice looking ring. In fact, it was so nice that you felt compelled to touch it. And as soon as you did, you fell into a deep, deep sleep.
Did I dream about wearing the ring?
Oh, you that's how your dream started. Your dream started with you actually putting it in a jewelry closet that you had in one of your labyrinth.
Yep.
And it had so many amazing accessories. You brought most of the accessories with you. There might have been a couple of bangles you had to leave behind, but for the most part, you took everything with you. And you notice that this ring, it goes very nicely with another ring you have on your finger. A ring that was gifted to you by someone that you knew long ago.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, you know when an ex gives you something awesome, but like you still kind of like hate that ex. Like that's what this ring is. It's gorgeous. It's
like fantasy Schwarzkopf. I don't know if that's the word in English. I can't say it.
The ring that your ex gave you was it held a very beautiful ruby, and the crown around it was shaped like their horns, like his horns. And it inside of the platinum band that was shaped into the horns is just a little inlay of emerald all around it. So it's very colorful, it's very beautiful, And it goes perfectly with this ring that was around the arrow, which is a darker color, which offsets the nice platinum of the ring you were given.
Oh my goodness.
And this ring has an inlay of gold. And as you're looking at it, you hear a voice kind of whisper behind you. Looks nice.
Oh, yes, I know. Don't you like it? It kind of shimmers a little bit as like the light catches it. Cannot get enough. Ugh.
Do you think it's safe?
What? Jewelry? Oh, jewelry is always safe. Unless you're going to get degloved. But we don't really think about those problems.
That is horrific.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't think of anything else other than my fingers being degloved.
Oh, it's terrible. I've seen it happen before. I did get the ring afterwards, but the process was terrifying.
That's not the conversation I came here to have with you, but now I've been completely derailed. And as you turn to look at this figure, you see a tall, masculine looking figure with like a donkey type face and long red hair and just tons of beautiful bands around their shoulders of gold and green, gold and silver and green, wearing just the most flowy, silky robe that you've ever seen.
Okay, you are stunning. Mwah! Stunning.
I do what I can. You find lots of things in my realm.
Where am I?
Oh, you are unconscious. I'm in your consciousness now. Oh, if you're talking about where your physical body is, you're still settling down. The Nuria Natal. And there is you know when somebody talks about something that has a lot of baggage, you immediately feel that as he says Nuria Natal.
You don't love that river? It's rather fine.
Quite the opposite, actually. In fact, it's my river by right, but it was taken, unfortunately.
Who can take a river? Like the whole river, like a piece of the river?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was blessed to be the protector of the river, and now I'm not. Set. And he offers you his hand.
Yes, pleasure, Phaedra.
Yes,
nice to meet you, Set.
It's a pleasure. So, long story short.
Please make it quick. I would love to ask you really about where you got some of that jewelry.
Oh, that would be a very long story, but
I'm ready for that one.
Yeah, you are not, but Horus now controls the river.
Excuse me, did you say Horus, like the name, or a
Horus? No, Horus.
Okay. What a terrible name.
Yeah, what a terrible person, actually. It's just truly the worst.
Tell me about why this person's the worst. Just the tea. I'm ready.
I mean, really, I've been wanting to I need someone to talk to. And that's why because long story. I mean, I keep saying, look, I need you to work with me. Essentially, there's a lot going on.
Pause.
Yes.
Can I have your earrings?
Oh boy. Okay.
Cartilage. Those are really nice.
I know those are kind of. You've got very wonderful taste. First off, because you found my favorite accessory almost immediately. Tell. I mean, I try not. I mean, it's subtle, and that's why I like it. The rest of it is very look at me, but this is okay. Right. And he takes the earring off, and he puts it into your hand like a very keep it secret, keep it safe kind of thing. And he continues to explain.
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Right. So there is a game that the gods are playing, it would seem.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
And essentially we're having we're settling some differences that we have needed to settle for some time. And
you gotta throw out the old garbage to get new garbage.
Exactly. And in doing so, mistakes may have been made where generally we keep it to the land. The Southlands demands Southlands response. You understand, the desert and the storms. Well. In pursuit of having things returned to me that belong to me, some help may have been outsourced.
Oh no! Wait, who did you ask? Were they
well?
gross?
I didn't ask so much as like I saw it happening and I didn't stop it, and now it's grown to be a bit of a problem.
I love problems.
Well, and that's why I reached out to you, because we could certainly use a hand.
Do you think I'm a problem solver?
I think that if anyone that could put together an outfit like you clearly can see the whole picture, and that's the kind of thing that I need right now.
I am gorgeous, I know. It's the fur, it really is.
And talented and loyal, and I thought that I would give you a boon to show that this is a partnership. This isn't so much I tell you what to do and you do it. This is I want to work with you. I'm not a bully like Horace. I'm not a taskmaster. I like to work with the people.
Bullies are kind of hot. So a little bit of assertiveness is a good attitude to have.
I mean, there is a thing as too much of there's too much sometimes. Yes. Right. So, my doing nothing may have given some entities the impression that they can expand their territories into mine.
Boo.
So you see, there is
no right.
Well, yes, and that's why there is a forest spirit running loose in the desert.
Oh, that's gross. But also, what kind of a forest spirit? Do they like specialize in hedges?
Specialize in hiding and killing from hedges, yes.
Oh, ew. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And now the land itself is rebelling. So we're gonna.
I would be pretty pissed too. I get that.
Yes.
So running up in my business.
So you're going to be waking up fairly soon. And so I thought I would, as my boon, as promised, there is a sickness that is taking hold, and as long as you wear my gift, it gestures at the earring, it will give you some resiliency to it. But unfortunately, the prime carrier is the prime character is Martine, your right. So wake up now. Bye.
Oh my god!
And you all see Phaedra kind of start like,
damn it!
Ufu points, because that's what Ufu does best. Look!
I need a drink. Somebody throw water on my face, please.
Ufu takes a tiny paw and starts like trying to.
I believe Zat's still laying on the floor and just trying to just giving you the thumbs up. Glad that you're alive.
Okay, so while you were gone, we may have killed a dead person. We
That
may
sounds like a good thing. Okay.
have found out that these two, points again to the other side of the ship, are on the run because they're being hunted.
I might be cursed again.
Oh, yeah,
but that's undetermined.
I avoided getting dragged to a watery grave. That says on the ground, just kind of bleeding a little bit.
Okay.
I did a performance.
Okay, so new guy is thriving. Wonderful.
It's been great.
Anybody else?
Well, good news. We're almost there.
Good.
And
We should
that's
probably also mention the godlike entity that's after us.
Oh, yeah. I
mean,
can't...
there's several. Which ones do we
It's
go
true.
to first?
I don't even know who to point at.
Options.
What new gods are after us?
I just saw the one. I'm not aware of any other ones.
Was he a proper
How many
god?
are...
Noir?
he is not. As far as you're all able to get from your religion check, and thank God that I wrote that down, you know that it is a powerful entity, but you also know that it's from a region where religion and spiritualism may be a little bit perceived differently than how you perceive it. So you know that it is a powerful spirit entity, or a powerful entity from the forest. You do know that it is on the level of a archfey, but other than that, you don't know if it crosses the line of divinity or not.
Oh, right. So not a god, technically. Just they called themselves an entity. Dark entity.
Oh, a dark entity. I was gonna say we're all entities, but a dark entity. Now that's attractive.
Maybe a shadow fae.
Ooh,
I know.
were they cute?
I'm an arena.
I mean, I don't know
They
what your
were,
choices are. We've never talked.
They were
I mean,
dark, tall, and scary.
Ooh, that's my type. Okay.
I mean, competitively to the rotting corpse that tried to drag me to the watery depths, I think it did look better. I would say objectively attractive. Yeah.
That was Georgia Jonas, and he's definitely never been hot.
And
Georgia Jonas.
this is all sort of subjective, I think.
Attraction
is very, depending on personal preference. And, I mean, there was the wolf. The wolf was... might be...
I prefer ones with feathers. I didn't see a single feather on them.
Ufu looks at Moonshine.
I mean, my ex is an elf, so...
Where'd you get that earring, Phaedra? That's new.
Isn't it stunning? It's kind of like a protection from poison, so I'm not going to succumb to any kind of horrible disease because I am afflicted with a horrible disease, by the way.
What?
So it protects you from the very thing you already have.
So it doesn't get worse, you know?
It's
It's keeping it at bay so I don't just keel over and die. That's
nice.
Ew.
There's a little optimism for the morning. Okay.
Oh yes. Where are we going? I can just jog my memory. We're almost at. What was our goal?
So
we had a goal.
Well, we picked you up along the way, Shawnee.
Surprise.
So it's at this point where it is Asan that kind of comes over and says, well, if we can't trouble you, we're making our way to Makuria, and and that's where the river leads, and according to your friend, I believe that's where they were heading as well.
Well, looks like you got a ride. We're a part of the game now, so we can't really leave you.
We should probably stock up on anything.
This empty boat.
Literally anything.
It's like a box that just says apples on it and there's nothing in it. Like
It's
there's nothing has anything. Oh yeah,
Power of imagination, y'all. Power of imagination. Come on.
It worked in Hook.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're close to any of you, who's the navigator on this vessel?
Everyone just kind of looks at each other.
I mean,
actually,
we're on
hang
a
on.
river.
River only goes one way, so
Yeah.
Well,
Moonshine's also a merchant and would know the trading spots and routes probably along
I'll
the.
say I have some nature background from spending time in the Southlands, so maybe together with our powers combined.
I'd say so.
All right, go ahead and roll me either survival or nature.
acrobatics. Okay.
I don't know where I am. Let me flip about it.
Well, if I flip up high enough, I might be able to see.
Do you not ever have like your Google phone when you first get it? It tells you to do like the
Oh,
weird
yeah.
eight thing to find your direction. That's exactly what it is. You're just like jumping around.
Yeah.
Figure eights.
I point
Same
down
software.
with a 12 in nature. I point downstream. That way.
Would it be like, say, a history from Moonshine to try
Oh.
and determine?
I will give you that.
You're such a
Can
giving GM Noir.
Survival is definitely not something I'm proficient at, but do you want me to roll for it to try?
I mean, if you feel a frog, you take a leap.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
okay.
like that.
No. Ah,
Oh,
not bad. I mean, it's still not. I mean,
coming
it's there.
along.
It's
We're
it's a
getting
number.
better. We're getting better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Save us.
Prob-
Save us, Moonshine.
It's a 16 from me.
Yay.
a 16.
Yeah.
You know that you are next to a place called Anu Asir. You don't know too terribly much about it, but you know that you're close to it.
Okay.
I
And a new
sometimes
seer sounds okay.
forget- Sorry, I sometimes forget that I used to be a traveling guide.
Oh,
Mhm.
No, I might have some connections here that I just completely forgot about. I don't know why they hired me. I had a terrible sense of direction. That's my backstory, though.
Okay. Let's see. Did you roll for me?
I did, and I can do that right now, though, because I have
All right,
proficiency
go
in
for it.
survival as well.
oh, nice.
I'm
And
going
it's
to
worse. It's 12.
I'm going to say that the moment somebody says a new Asir, you perk up because you recognize it. Because that is the direction where a certain ex of yours decided they wanted to set up their new labyrinth.
Ugh. Ugh. So like I know there's only one direction in this river, but do we have to go in that direction?
I don't think the boat can really go the other direction.
Oh, maybe if it tries hard enough.
And there's
I
a
mean-
couple of small villages that you can get some gear too.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess if we're shopping, it's worth it, but I might need a glow up. Just something to make me look better than I already am, and I need everybody to compliment me when we're in public at all times. Mhm.
I can, and you just see him like Shani pull out like a bunch, like one of his instruments, like I can do that in style.
Fabulous, fabulous.
So, knowing what we know, do we know where like the nearest place to say
Doc?
get or dock or to like get supplies? Like, is
You know that where you dock, the places to re-up your supply is not going to be too terribly far because the merchants know that the people who are docking don't want to go too far. So there's going to be quite a bit available for you in a very short distance. Now, some of the better shops you may have to go deeper into the village for, but
Oh yeah, worth.
Okay.
just to get like chairs and some jerky that might not
bed.
necessarily be well, I mean, depends on if you want a soft bed or if you want something that's technically a bed.
well?
The title is bed. The function is questionable.
So, how we feeling?
I look at. I'm like, I would, like to get off the water.
I mean, that's the thing too, is I've kind of had enough of like beds that aren't really beds, like sleeping on the sand. Honestly, my feathers are getting a little bit molty, so like some comfort and maybe like a good bath that's not in sand would be nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm kind of getting done with the sea spray or the river spray, I guess. Just kind of, my tail has been constantly wet, so I've had to hold it up, which is making you guys don't have this muscle, but it's like right back here, and if I have to hold my tail up, it just makes my back sore. So I'd prefer to like just curl up in a nice warm, soft place if possible.
Okay. Done.
It sounds easy enough. So you all.
A roof sounds nice too.
It does, especially because it's a rare occurrence, but you start to see storm clouds. No rain has dropped, but the clouds are getting ominous. So after about a day and a half of travel, you see the docks on Anuasir, and you dock up, and there's just a few peasants and farmers about. And they regard you, with basic pleasantries. Oh. But other than that, they leave you to your own. They leave you to your business.
Great. Okay, shopping time. I will approve everybody's purchases because we have to make sure it fits the theme. We're going for something a little nautical, but I want some yellow in there for a little bit of that brightness, but I'm really hoping for like a nice pastel blue and white vibe.
Oh, Phaedra, I was wondering, do you think I could pull off a hat?
I was going to say a pirate hat.
What kind of hat are we thinking? Bucket hat? No.
Pirate hat.
Pirate hat, maybe.
Oh, I have to make little holes for my ears, though. That's the only problem.
That's going to be so cute. Sorry. That was creepy. That was creepy.
Skip
it. Well, Phaedra, if you give me a second, I can make you look like whatever you want to look like.
Like whatever?
Yeah,
we've done this before. I feel like
we've done this before.
A child boy that was human and very frail. No, we scrapped that plan. Or did we? No, we went with that plan because I kicked ass.
That was part of the arena wedding, I think. We had two people that were arenas, and then
wasn't actually
the human boy with the soul sucking and the demons and like.
Well, yes, that we did that too.
Nothing. We'll tell you that story later.
Yeah, we'll fill you in. If you want to read the log, it's in the back.
But Moonshine's gonna pull out one of the coins that has disguise self on it and flip it to Phaedra. You can make your outfit look like really whatever you want your outfit to look like.
Whoa.
I want a ball gown and I want a headpiece that is 5 feet tall.
Do it.
Okay.
Do we have any gold?
Ooh.
What?
You did receive gold at the end of the season. I believe you got around 575 gold a piece.
But Ufu pulls out a massive gold bag that's the size of them.
And I'm just gonna say that you have 500 KP. You're good. I'm not gonna make you struggle for gold.
And Ufu kind of gestures with a tiny paw for like everybody but our guest, our two like people we're protecting to get close. It's like, maybe we should consider getting stylish garb that hides them.
Oh.
I always not found muted colors to be not as.
They will never stand out. Browns and whites and blacks? Never. Maybe we can get like a little bit of beige.
I was going to put one on their shoulders and put them in a trench coat.
Ew. So gross.
Oh. It's worked for Arena for decades.
Yeah.
Several arenas in a trench coat?
Several arenas.
How often does that happen?
Can we use
more often than you think?
What? Well, can we use one of those flippy magic coins to change their appearance?
I mean, yeah,
are
but
they
also
not just changelings and doppelgangers? Like,
they think they were kind of looking at each other while you all were discussing, and then they just they change and they look very they look very human. with sand-beaten skin and red hair.
Well, that was easy and free.
Oh wow.
It's kind of
that.
it's kind of should we have adopt a voice, Papa? Yeah. and then you just see this little changeling that is also like suntanned and leather go.
Oh my god.
All right.
I love this so much.
Might be disturbing. We'll pretend it's not. Ufu throws their hood up because they also don't like, not that they're, nobody knows who they are or that are wanted anyway. So, I put my hood up.
That's actually a really good point. We are super wanted.
Yep.
Right. I do forget about that sometimes. So maybe ball gown with 5 foot tall headpiece and like shoes that could reflect the sun. Not.
But maybe I can get away with that look.
I like pass you the coin.
I use it.
No. Okay. What are we?
I just want to turn into exactly what Phaedra described.
I imagine you're now in the Wonder Woman ball gown with your massive sword shoved down the back of your dress in some magical, unknown way. That special pocket in your back that holds large steel items.
Yeah.
The disguise self spell can only make you about a foot taller, so a 5 foot tall headdress isn't necessarily going to work.
No, so what I'm imagining is that this thing just doesn't really fit Zat very well, and then the headdress causes him to knock over himself and anyone walking in the immediate vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks really cool for like a second, really cool for a second.
Oh.
Oh my god, I love this.
Not
so
very
much.
functional.
No, fashion often isn't. But you looked fabulous for that 1 second there, Zat.
That kind of pops. Zat's like 4 foot, 4.5 feet tall. So Zat kind of pops his way through the headdress and just using it like his arms are sticking out the side of the headdress and he can kind of walk so his head's there. So it's a very good disguise actually, and everyone's wrong about it.
Huh.
Oh, boys.
I'll wear the ball gown. You wear the headpiece. This works. Wow, I'm very surprised he can still move.
So you're all in this really like very small village, and you've adopted your disguises, and you're making your way off the ship. And where do you go? You just see there's a couple of like right off the docks. There's a couple of really shabby, shanty looking businesses.
Can I just say the entire purpose of having a disguise is to blend in, and we picked literally the things that will not let us blend in.
Oh, yes. Welcome to
Correct.
this
That is
party.
on brand.
Okay, all right, good. Glad.
We are doing as we do.
Got to be true to yourself.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what you see. It's just a couple of shops.
Okay.
You see fresh fish. I mean, this entire place smells of fish. And there are some posters like that are just kind of covering a few of the buildings.
What kind of posters?
Missing persons.
Ooh, I love the missing persons. I would like to judge them. What do they look like?
All of them look poor. There are a few that look like amateur LARPers going off to be adventurers. Like you can tell their gear is just not there, but like it's technically a bow and arrow. So
So, okay.
It's got a sucker on. It's like a suction cup on it.
yeah.
So here's the thing, right? Ufu is a far traveler, and one of the things you get with that background is something called all eyes on you. Now, I know that's bad for us right now. But
Yes,
since
it
we're
is.
dressed in ball gowns and, headpieces or headdresses, I thought I'd read this to you because there is a benefit to being noticed. So curious glances are directed wherever you go, okay? But you also gain the friendly interest of scholars and others intrigued by far-off lands. You can parlay this attention into into access to people and places you might not otherwise have for you and your traveling companions. So I'm gonna drop that there. You interpret that how you want to, but maybe a person of say interest.
Can I just say also, like, your background and my background, I feel like would just like exponentially help each other, because mine is by popular demand, and we can always find a place to perform, usually in an inn or tavern, but possibly with a circus, at a theater, or even in a noble's court. At such a place, you receive free lodging and food of modest or comfortable standing, as long as you perform each night. In addition, your performance makes you something of a local figure. When strangers recognize you in a town where you have performed, they typically take a liking to you. So you bring in the audience, I perform.
So immediately upon getting off of this ship, there is an old woman in a like dust-covered head wrapping. You could tell she's wearing robes that were at one point just magnificent, and they're kind of scrunched, showing that she has shrunk. Like she is just very old. She has shrunk, and she just kind of hobbles over to you as she's walking with a cane, and she stops you all as you get off the dock, and she just goes, "No more adventures! I know your type. I can smell it on you. You heard about the labyrinth, and you're here to solve it. And no, just go."
That's the fish.
I'm not here to solve any labyrinth. I'm actually a merchant by trade. Hello, Moonshine the Magnificent, owner and proprietor of Moonshine's magical marketplace of cryptic curiosities. You might have heard of me. I'll hand over a card.
I'm just Shiny the Bard.
Just takes the card, looks at it. Moonshine curiosity.
And it's got the little guild membership seal.
Guild membership. You see, immediately just tosses the card over her shoulder.
I paid a bit for those, Go collect my card.
What self-respecting merchant would stop here and not just go straight to Prezor? I know adventurers when I see them, and that's you folks.
We literally don't have any supplies, and we thought we'd bring y'all some business.
Yeah, do you want our money? Because we have a lot of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
we don't have a lot of money. I look at Phaedra like, don't tell random. We don't have any.
Yeah, but I have this entire bag of money.
Yeah, look at me. I look like I have money.
First of all, let me tell you a little bit of something about adventures. You have no concept of currency. You just get money for doing dumb things and murdering your way through problems, and you don't know what an honest day's worth is worth.
You know what? You're so right, but we're actually we're a traveling band.
Bring.
I don't believe you.
Oh, come on. Like, let's just listen to this, you know? And he just starts like playing like a banjo tune, like,
give me a performance check.
Yeah.
Please convince him.
Okay, performance.
One-person band.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. 13. Really?
You're a little out of tune. For being on the water.
It's a little rusty, you know, the sea air, waterlogged a little bit.
What's the merchant's name? Do we catch the merchant's name?
You never got this person's name.
Okay. Zat walks up and like, "Hi, what was your name again?"
I didn't give it.
Okay, what was your name for the first time? Sorry about that.
I never gave it the first time.
That's a very interesting name. Hi, nice to meet you.
My name, I'll introduce myself first. My name is Zat. I am not, I guess you say traveling adventurer. I'm not quite the exact same as that. I was kicked out of my land, and I am here to try to make the best in the world I can. So we were wondering if we can pick up some supplies.
You see when you say that, she goes, "Wait a second," and walks towards one of the buildings. It is just kind of like going through the posters. And
should I grab them?
Zat puts on a mustache.
Maybe she tears one off. You just see a picture of you poorly drawn. This that.
It's with a D.
Yeah.
It's a Z-A-D? D?
Zad.
Zat looks like looks at the rest of the group and is like, "That's me."
Nope. That is identical twin.
Come on, that doesn't look anything like me.
Okay, that art is ugly.
I would like to then because do you know why my picture's up there?
Yeah,
missing.
You're wanted by the militia.
Yeah.
And also, there's another one here from a Ernesto Silvestri that says rival.
Oh, hey, it's Alan.
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 What I'm trying to say is I'm not just an adventurer. We are trying to do right by the people we are trying to help, and we'd wonder if you would be able to accept our money for goods and our services.
Very equal exchange. You know, just a very typical, non-adventurous, mercantile relationship.
Also money.
Absolutely. Money in exchange for goods and services so that we can quickly stock up on supplies, just enough to get us through to the next port of call, obviously. But now that you mention it, you said something about a...
Labyrinth?
Labyrinth?
I didn't hear the word labyrinth.
What is... that word is not a word.
I mean, I'm not really interested, but I mean, you seem to be very interested in this labyrinth, so why don't you tell me about it?
What's a labyrinth? Is that like one of the mazes Phaedra had?
It was okay. I lived in a hedge maze and it was fantastic. It was decked out and gorgeous, and it was going to appear on Fantasy HGTV.
It really was nice, let's be honest.
Thank you.
You had that thing pruned immaculately.
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to just get lost in it.
Yes. That was the goal.
All I know is there is a labyrinth outside of town that anybody that goes there either ends up dead or ends up sick, coming back here, and then we got to kill them. So just no. Just don't know. Just no.
Wait, they come back here and then you have to kill them?
Well, yes, because if we don't kill them, then they'll kill all of us.
What happens in that labyrinth?
I don't know. I don't go, and thus I'm alive. Do you see the benefits of not going?
Group huddle.
Group huddle. We'll be right back. Wait, are you okay?
So really quick, I'm definitely sick with that same thing that if I take this earring out, I might just kill everyone, I guess. I kind of thought it was like a sickness of the soul where I could just never be happy again. I didn't realize it was going to be so.
Oh, that was the thing that I had a little loose.
Do you think maybe inside the labyrinth that nobody goes, it might have an answer as to how to
absolutely.
Fix you? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't want to go there, but yeah,
so
absolutely.
we're going
to the labyrinth? Yeah.
Oh,
we're going to the labyrinth that no one comes back and always... Yeah.
So,
I mean...
Wait, we're not going to the labyrinth.
Yes.
Phaedra.
And break. And then...
From experience, dealing with your ex is always troublesome. I mean... You remember all the chaos that we had to happen with Marnie and like the whole stealing all my ideas, like the wench that she is, and like
yes. And I have a type for tall, dark, and evil.
I mean, but here's the thing,
type.
though. I mean, I feel that. That's definitely a mood. But at the same time, it was cathartic when I got to get one over on Marnie.
Well, you just come to my town, talk to me, and then go into a huddle, murmur some stuff. I'm pretty sure I heard something about Labyrinth.
No, you know what?
We're saying we don't want to. How do we avoid
no, we want to warn everybody else not to go to that labyrinth, but we can't do that if we don't know where it is.
Yeah, we can do a public service for you.
Yeah.
I actually used to be a town crier, so I could go around and, as part of my profession,
and cry.
Tell other town, and literally cry.
People, not
about how horrifying this labyrinth is, so that people just You understand?
Okay, well, how do
I
I put
can do this?
How do I put this? It's the only green thing in the desert, so don't go to it.
Right. But if we had to point, that's really my job. Point people in a direction they're not supposed to go. Might we have, say, a direction?
And at that point, you hear a bell go off, and then you see this older lady go, "Oh hell!" She starts to hobble away towards where the bell is ringing.
Do you think that signals dinner?
I say we follow him.
I don't think so, but
I mean,
it's
either way,
Who's hungry?
It's like an alarm bell, like.
He's like, either it's for dinner.
Moonshine's
or
hustling
something
off
might
towards the
happen.
sound of the
Either
bell.
way,
With Moonshine, who's like quick behind you with tiny feet.
What you see is there is a bell at the gate of town, or at the gate of the village, and there's like a spotter, and they're pointing out into the desert to this older lady, and you can see about 4 or 5 people kind of walking very slowly back to town.
Hey, you up
I'm
there?
gonna put my little goggles on and I'm gonna have a look-see.
Hey, what's happening?
Are they okay?
No.
No, they went to the labyrinth.
Oh.
Well, why did they do that after you told them not to? This is what we need to do. This is why we need to know where the labyrinth was so we can tell them not to go.
Town crier.
Hey, what if we go, do the thing they don't want to do, which is kill and then maybe they'll give us stuff.
Oh.
I mean, they would handcraft us furniture for our ship, like custom made.
We could use a ship chaise.
Keep our ship in ship shape.
What if we handled the staggering townsfolk for you, and assured no more come here to town? Would you give us things?
We don't want gold, believe it or not. We don't want gold.
What do you want?
Food and supplies from the store that you work at and sell food and supplies at.
That's literally what we were saying this whole time.
Yeah.
We just want supplies.
Handcrafted supplies.
Like apples, anything. Crickets.
Food. Just
Oh,
food.
I'm the town elder. I don't work at a market.
Why do you own a shop? Which I think we all just assumed. It was a shop. We just walked into a building and
He's very
assumed it was a
inconsistent.
store.
We're really new to this area and this process. Oh,
Just walked into someone's house and it was like, sell us stuff.
That shitty chair, I want to buy it.
We'll be right back, and then you can we'll tell you what we need when we're done, right?
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a nice bag.
Yeah,
How much
yeah.
is that?
Correct.
Bag on your persons. How much is that?
I mean,
The shawl is nice.
What are you all in, like, as she's trying to get her mind around what all of you are talking about? You see that the figures are getting closer, and as they get closer, there seems to be fog that is emerging from them, and you can no longer see them off in the distance.
That's our cue.
Okay.
Okay, we want that bag.
Yeah, and
It's my bag.
That shawl is really nice.
Yeah.
How much?
Ooh, that
We'll
shawl
talk.
blue would look so good.
Right? That shade of purple?
horrible.
Oh, it is at this point I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask. They would go after Shadi, Moonshine, and Zat. I need you to make me a dexterity save, please.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
You said dexterity saving throw? Or dexterity?
Oh,
Dexterity saving throw.
Where's my saving throw piece? Saving throws, there it is. Oh, luckily I am proficient. Hey!
Hey!
21, baby.
All right, the only one that's taking full damage from this is Zach.
Poor Zach.
As out of nowhere, the storm clouds get a little bit thicker, and then 3 bolts of lightning come down at exactly where Zat, Shadi, and Moonshine were standing. Shadi and Moonshine, you were able to kind of just duck out of the way, but Zat, you catch the full fury of it. And now I'm gonna ask everybody to roll initiative.
I like to imagine that Zat's now beautiful headdress that he was wearing is now just burned and falling to a crisp off.
Oh no! Hey, that's
Which is not gonna, in my opinion, that's not gonna go well for them because Zat really liked that headdress.
If you didn't have your tail up all the time, it wouldn't act like a lightning rod.
You know he can't control the tail. Don't make fun of him, Shani.
I need to figure out if I can get an ability that allows me to use my tail as a prehensile, like as a sword, so I have my claws and my tail.
Maybe the tail is stronger and can actually wield the weapon.
I'm gonna look up on how to do that. Actually, yeah. I work my tail all the time.
Right?
Okay, so let's see. The part of this that I hate the most, initiative. All right, so we got that.
Do we still have the shapeshifter and the?
I reckon they're still behind us.
They're still behind you.
Maybe they should. Maybe you should. You know, if squatters' rights, you could go sit on the bed till we're done.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works.
Nah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
That's how that works.
It's a safety bed, so.
All right, Zach, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
Oh, me too.
I got a 20.
Johnny got a 20?
Yeah.
Well, you got this then.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
dude.
got an 18, so I'm next after them.
What'd you get, Phaedra?
18.
18. Nice.
Also,
Moonshine.
what level? I'm so sorry.
That's
what
a
level are we all?
13.
12, I believe.
What happened to my warlock level?
13
Maybe
from me.
Maybe we should have leveled up, and Ufu just didn't.
If y'all are not level 12, please go ahead and get yourself to level 12.
Perfect. I am.
Moonshine's level 13.
That's what I thought. We were supposed to
I'm
be.
sorry, 13,
Yeah.
13. My bad.
Perfect.
Moonshine, what did you get?
The same as my level 13.
Nice. Hey, I see what you did.
Oh, I'm level 11.
Oh, Shawnee.
You were me last season.
Oh my god.
I was told to make 11 level 11 character.
Let's see. And let me get
let
my
me see.
baddies here.
Let me see if I can. Okay, launch.
Level up
See?
after your turn, though. You might have a better
Yeah. Okay.
time of it.
I have to look into then what would be able to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because going to 12, I think, is fun.
Yeah.
And is
Ooh.
1. All right, so Shadi, you're gonna go first.
Okay. How far away are they?
They are about 60 feet away and covered in fog.
Okay. So. Okay. Well, I can let me go open my spells again. I would like to use my pyrotechnics ability, por favor. And this is at a range of 60, which works perfectly. And I basically conjure up a non-magical flame that I can see and fits within a 5-foot cube within range. You can extinguish the fire in the air. You can create either as well. So the target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. Each creature within 10 feet of the target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of your next turn. Smoke. Thick black smoke spreads out from the target in a 20-foot radius, moving around the corners. The area of the smoke is heavily obscured. The smoke persists for 1 minute or until a strong wind disperses it.
So there's even more smoke now, which first off, do they need to make a dexterity save?
It doesn't. Nope. Just a Constitution saving throw. So the one in it doesn't tell me how the damage. Does this not damage anything?
I don't. Go ahead and put it in chat for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Let me. How do I? There it
The
is.
title of it? Yeah.
There we go. This is a choosing area.
I think it just like obscures their
Yeah,
vision.
no, it just blinds them.
Oh, bummer.
So let's go ahead and have them make their saves.
I mean,
I thought it
they're
does
helpful.
that.
He fails.
So they can't see though. So because of that.
Oh my God, he fails.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
And this is the one that will really suck if he fails.
I can't.
Ah, my one!
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be fun now.
Oh,
Time.
but hold on. They do get
Oh, but-
advantage against harmful gases and vapors. So
Okay, so roll again.
So strangely specific.
Right?
I missed.
Hey.
Yes.
I fired, and then I missed, and then I fired, and then I
Praise me.
missed.
I
Praise.
missed.
Praise the dark entity.
Yeah.
All right, so all three of the baddies are blinded in the smoke and the fog that they're bringing at you all. So
Okay.
Time to start the show.
now it is Phaedra's turn with the 18.
So like he's gonna look over at Shani and then look back at the smoke.
And before the smoke, there was a bunch of colorful like flames and pyrotechnics that happened.
Yeah.
So you just see like Shani just like just like that rock star kind of a thing, and then like you know how when they do that like the pyrotechnics go off, like that was like that. Yeah.
Hit that one note and everything.
Yeah, that one note.
I was imagining it like WWE, like it's time to play the game.
Put it in.
Oh my goodness. So I have to fight in that.
Just swing. Just
You'll be great.
you know.
Yeah.
You look fantastic. I mean, they
Yeah.
can't see you, and you, well, at this point, I guess, can't see them. So
If I just swing widely, like a lot of times.
I feel like you have a lot of range.
Yeah. I got a great sword. It's two-handed.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Whirlwind. Godspeed.
I'm gonna run into that smoke, and well, I mean, I assume are they within 30 feet of me? I should ask that before I just start running.
I think you said 60.
They are 60 feet.
So I think I'm just spending my turn running.
Mm-hmm.
But that's no fun. So I'm going to actually.
You do have an Eldritch Blast, if I recall correctly.
Okay, I'm supposed to, but I didn't set up my character right. So
All
I don't
right,
have.
so never mind.
Yeah. So I can't After this turn, I'm gonna look at my sheet and figure out what happened.
Oh, but you're also a Minotaur. That means that if a Minotaur moves at least 10 feet straight forward toward a target and then hits it with the gore, you can hit it with the gore attack in the same turn.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even really take an action. If you take the dash action, I believe Minotaurs move 40 feet around. So that would be you would have more than enough room.
Space.
And you could just gore if you wanted.
Yeah, with my. Oh, did I click it? Oh, it just like sent it away. With a horn attack in the same turn, I can deal an extra 1d6 piercing damage, and I can shove them back with the bonus action.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've legit played D&D. Is my dash a bonus action?
Yeah.
No, it uses your full. It basically is double your movement, so it uses both your turn and your movement speed.
But you can still do charge though.
That's true.
As a bonus action.
Okay, perfect. So that's what I want to do. I'm just gonna roll a d20 to hit and then add. Or can I just roll to hit somewhere?
So you are going to make this attack at disadvantage? Well, but they are
can't
also
see
blind. So you know what? You're just gonna roll a straight d20 because there's so much stuff it cancels out. Good mugga.
Gugga
All right, and that is plus. Let's see. Let us see. I have
8,
your
I think?
character sheet here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that is plus 8, so that's a 19. So that is going to hit, and I'm gonna roll a d4 to see which one of these suckers you get. And of course, you would get him. Awesome.
The stone. I want to hit the stone.
Stones.
You actually hit. Thug. So go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do your damage here.
It's only a 1d6. It's a little baby amount.
Baby.
But it's 1d6 plus your strength modifier, which is 5.
So that's 6.
It's just a good stab to the stomach, you know? Phaedra can't see shit.
It's a nice thwack.
And then stab something. I hit something!
Oh! That's what you hear. And you can hear, now that you're up close with them, that they are breathing heavily, like, and almost growling, like,
Okay. Chill.
Y'all need to after that, it is his turn, and he's going to attack the big person that just came around him. But also, they are attacking at disadvantage because, because they can't see anything. Thanks to somebody just turning into WWE here.
Got the smoke screen on.
Yeah.
Hit the fog machine and the pyro.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
The stones.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and have him roll his attacks now. Boom, boom, boom. Swing 1. And this is at disadvantage.
Ow, that hurts. Yeah, it hits.
Swing 2. And this is at disadvantage.
Second one, nope.
And that's all the attacks that they get.
Okay, I got smacked with the great club once.
Well, actually, I lied. He gets 1 attack as a bonus action because he's raging.
Boo.
Ew.
Yeah, that hits.
Okie dokie. So 2 of these bad boys. Why can't I roll like this for myself? So that's 20 damage total.
Perfect.
All right. And that is going to bring us to Moonshine.
Okay, time to
Quick question. I didn't. Do we keep the temporary hit points I gave last time? That doesn't carry over to this session, right?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Moonshine, what do you have for
Okay.
us?
Moonshine is going to move forward about 20 feet. And then center a grease spell just in front of Phaedra.
Love this.
And on top of them.
Okie dokie, I truly do. And I mean this with my entire chest. I want you to know that I hate you.
I know.
Hey, why is it 18?
I mean,
Nice.
Fail. Doug has a dex bonus of 0. Where's my other guy? Why did that go away? Come back here. So I can fail this dexterity save real quick. Hey, suck it!
Hey!
No
Nice.
says no. So 2 of them just kind of right in front of you. Right in front of you, Phaedra. And you can kind of smell, like, what does your grease smell like? That's a question nobody
Woof,
wanted to ask.
Right.
It kind of smells like you know, it is that buttery smell, but it's like brown butter when it just like gets caramelized. It's got that little bit of a nutty smell to it,
Yes.
Oh, I love that. And I'm hungry.
like with like a little hint of vanilla.
oh,
Oh,
I love that.
Interesting.
okay.
So nice.
That's actually kind
Jeez,
of
yeah.
that's not bad. Like you turned my gross thing not gross.
Yeah, I know.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
That compound butter. Sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not quite the nice. The butter that we use is kind of like a ghee, so it's like the nice
Yeah.
In my language.
Yeah. There is not anything that I can really do as a bonus action, so I think that's going to be my turn.
All right, that's gonna bring us over to my Goliath here. And what are you on?
Did Ufu get in the order at a 7?
Yeah, you're at a 7.
Perfect. I just want to make sure.
Oh no, you're good. Right now we're at the 13s.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then it's gonna be Zat and you because you both rolled 7s.
Oh, right.
Alrighty. So what are we gonna do? I've got spells. I got a big angry druid. What are we gonna? All right.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
We are afraid.
Nom, 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 nom. But I randomly generated this druid, and they have nothing of use except this. So, you see a swirling mass of like a hole appears, just around where the grease spell was. And then you hear the bubbling of water deep under the sand, and it starts to rise. And then, yeah,
Natural springs.
Yeah, it's a natural spring that is appearing, and then winds are beginning to kick in, and it's just like a storm, which is nice for the desert. It feels kind of refreshing until it doesn't. And I'm gonna need everybody to make me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh,
Really use a good roll. Hey.
The DC is 16.
Oh God!
Okay, sorry, real quick for the strength saving throw. What am I supposed to?
Wait, that's not it.
What am I supposed to click for the strength saving throw? Just the strength button?
No.
There's a box that says saving throws. It relists all
right
of your...
above them.
Right under
Oh
your
my gosh, right there.
inspiration.
Yeah, no, 100%. Thank you. Thank you.
You good.
Question: that we read the first number, right? Because it's
Correct.
Yeah, I made it.
All right, so for everybody that rolled under 16, you are going to be taking...
I am going to roll for Flash of Genius to try and add that to my saving throw.
Okay. You just need to roll a 4 or higher.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of...
Flash of Genius just adds +5 as a reaction. So I make it.
Oh, nice.
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 Good for you. No, okay. So if you made it, congratulations. You take half.
let me double
wait, hold on.
check.
Hold on. Actually, until
That's not what I want. This.
okay, if you made the save, actually, you take nothing.
Oh, hot damn. Okay, cool. Great.
But you do know that you need to back away, get closer into the town, because what this is a maelstrom that's pushing you towards the center. So everybody that failed, you get pushed 10 foot closer to this swirling mass of sand and water. And you take the 23, and you know that the maelstrom is still here, and so if you don't get out of it, it's probably going to hit you that hard again. Unless somebody could give whoever did this a good walloping. So that's going to bring us to Zat.
Now I have a question for you. They are coming at us. They're a little bit away, and it's very smoky. Can Zat use dark vision, which is within 60 feet? I could use my cat senses to see things as if they were bright in the darkness. I don't know if that applies to smoke.
It does not apply to smoke, unfortunately.
Well then, Zat, now having his wonderful garment, which was a headdress, burned to a crisp by lightning. Zat is just standing there, all crispy, and his fur is standing up, and you can see that little twiggle of fur moving up his tail. It almost feels like he's conducting a little electricity. He would then like to. Who is the closest person to Zat? If we had to make a guess, closest enemy.
So it's Phaedra who gored Thug, And next to Thug is Marazi, and behind Marazi is Stones. And Stones is the one that is casting this maelstrom.
Then I would like to go straight for Stones. Zat looks up, unsure who ruined his wonderful outfit, and leaps as quickly as he can, claws out at the face.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and make me an attack. This is going to be an attack at disadvantage, as you cannot see past the smoke.
Okay, I'm going to use my claws and not my sword yet.
Gotcha.
That we've been using those as daggers, so I'm going to roll that.
Okay. So you launch at Stone's, claws out, but this wind is just kicking, and then with the combination of the smoke, you just completely whiff.
Oh.
Wow.
Great. Well, then that positions me perfectly for another attack.
Okay. I am actually also going to say, make me a dexterity check with that fail, because you have landed in the center of the grease.
Okay. Oh, great. Oh, that's a dexterity save. Sorry.
Oh yeah, of course. You're flipping rogue.
Where's the button at? There we go. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, somehow that saves.
18?
Yeah, you're fine.
Nice.
Yay!
Was there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yes, so I completely missed. But that probably means that I'm relatively closer.
You're very close to Stones now.
Zat then reaches down from his holster that he somehow has on his pants that he's not wearing, and pulls out the sword, and just does a circular slice, attempting to slice straight through them.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
Okay, here we go. Please, God.
Just imagining.
Come on, rolls. Not today. Why is this happening?
Wow.
It's happening today.
Wow.
Is it because I'm not on the same computer? What's going on?
Unfortunately, you swing the sword, and they see it and step back accordingly, and it's just there's nothing, and you can see this massive Goliath looking down, looking very furious at you. After that, that's gonna bring us to Ufu.
Okay. Ufu snaps their goggles like to their face because sand and water.
Yep.
Ufu has unarmored movement, which means I can run across the surface of water.
Yes.
So Ufu takes off and and starts running towards this guy. I'm gonna take my double attack, but because I love the elements, I'm gonna turn this water against them. And Ufu is going to spend 2 key points to do their elemental discipline of Whip of Water. Boom. So Ufu's gonna step in and punch, and then take the water and whip it back at them to try to do some more damage. So here we go. First things first, I'll make my 2 attacks, and then there'll be some checks you have to make against the water whip. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Everybody take a deep breath. 1. 27?
Woo!
A 27 will hit.
Okay, punch to the face. Tiny punch to the face. Tiny punch to the face. Pew pew. Fist, you take 13 points of damage, and then I'm gonna spend 2 key points and do this elemental business. So I'm gonna drop it here for you to read. 2 key points as an action. Actually, I'm gonna spend on 1 extra. I'm gonna spend 3 so that I get the extra. Ha ha! On a fail save, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage plus an extra 1d10 bludgeoning for each additional key point. So they're gonna take 4d10 additional.
Okay, so first off, I rolled to see if they maintain Maelstrom. You punch the storm out of his face. These 2 tiny hedgehog punches.
Slap.
Cause this Maelstrom to just...
Tamer of storms.
Power.
And now we need to make a dexterity save.
Correct. Oh, yes! So you take the 19 points plus the additional 13, making that 32 points of damage with a hedgehog in your face. Boom, boom.
It's all that spike.
You just see Ufu run over to give a 2-piece along with a water whip, and this massive Goliath just.
Oh, he goes down?
Yeah.
You see Goliath?
Yeah. I will say though, I need you to make me a Constitution save, Ufu.
Great.
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh no.
Not a dex save, right? Just a con save?
Just a con save.
Great. That was a 7.
Okay. Good to know.
Great.
All right.
Oh no.
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Nope, I can't imagine that my tiny body can accomplish anything else in 10 seconds.
Strangely enough, your tiny body's hurt. Like, like after you get done with your combo, how like you got that adrenaline going, and it's like it kind of calms down. It's not calming down.
No.
After that, it's our poor gourd thug. And so they are going to swing their axe at you, Phaedra, because you currently have a horn in them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess a 12 misses.
It misses.
And then we've got a 14.
That misses. This is so sad. They're like stuck to me. And it's just like a kid with their arms that aren't long enough. Like,
like you can hear like the pain scream.
what are you doing?
They're just like whacking you with the flat side of the axe because they can't get a good angle.
Oh my gosh, like, if you're gonna scratch my back, you gotta reach. Come on.
Walking insides. And after that, it's Shawnee's turn again.
Okay. Seeing that entire scenario play out, Shawnee's just like absolutely impressed, and at the same time a little like, all right, well, I should definitely not get on the bad side here. Anyone in this, especially the tiny hedgehog, keeled over a giant, a literal giant. So
with full Sonic the Hedgehog.
That full Sonic on him. Sonic. So with that,
King.
with that, I'm trying to figure out who else is remaining at this point.
We've got a dwarf that is currently being impelled by Phaedra, who's doing his best to just try and get this axe to do something against Phaedra, but between the giant horn in his chest and the fact that he's a dwarf and very small, he's not able to get a good angle on there. And it's just it's a bad look for him right now. The only other person that's standing tall is a half orc who I don't think has been hit. No, has not been hit.
Nice.
Okay. Trying to figure out what I want to do. So I have a dagger. So trying to figure this out.
Do you have any like spells or cantrips?
Oh, I do. I'm just trying to see what version I want. So what is Dissonant Whispers? What is that
Dissonant
one?
Whispers. I have had people cast that before, but I've never done it myself.
I'm looking at here. I'll put it up on there just to. No, I don't want to use it. I just want the. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into oblivious dangers, such as like fire or a pit. On a successive save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, worth a shot. I'll do at a level 1, so I can do this at level 1.
Okie dokie.
I'll do dissonant whispers, and you just see Shunny like that's when he kind of puts his like up to now he had his lute. He puts that away and grabs his bagpipe and just starts. It's not even like he doesn't even like play a tune. It's just him like blowing hard into it, just like a really loud noise.
Ugh,
Yeah,
gross. All right, so I believe he has to make a wisdom save,
Yep.
and I rolled an
Okay,
11.
let me roll. I don't think I played it. So at level 1. So wait, actually, I can play it at higher levels. But I'll do level 1 for now. So okay, so it's a wisdom save of 16.
Yeah, I did not. I did.
So you took 12 points of psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
And I do have something for bonus action. What is it? Is it Vicious Mockery? Can I do that as a bonus?
We're always a fan of Vicious Mockery.
It is a cantrip, so you can do a cantrip. As long as it's a bonus action.
Right. So I was thinking of as a bonus action, I do Vicious Mockery and just yell out, "Take that! You!"
I believe he has to make another wisdom save.
That is I'll run it.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Aw.
That's another 6.
That's so sad.
You just hear this half orc as they like dejectedly walk away like David Banner in the old Hulk TV shows. Just
Boom.
you don't have to be so mean about it.
You suck!
I just want to eat your heart. It's not personal, man.
Sounds personal.
Right?
I mean, kind of was in my chest.
You'll need it. It's delicious.
Wow.
And with that, we're back. Was there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's it. Okay, no, I was trying to make sure that it actually did it correctly because spells damage increases by 1d4 when you reach level 5, and at 11th level, a 3d4. So
so roll two more d4. Did it?
I think it might have already done it.
It did. It was 2
did.
1s and a 4, unfortunately.
Oof! Yikes! All right. In that case, Phaedra, it is your turn.
Yeah. I am probably just gonna slish and slash.
Okie dokie.
This poor. So like, there's a moment where like this thug is kind of like stuck on Phaedra's head. And like they're flailing around, and Phaedra's like, "If you really want to be of help, you can kind of scratch my." Oh no, you're not going to. Okay, well, just know that like it's not me, it's you. And they're gonna like slice him in half. Let me roll some damage. It might be like a 3-part slice. We'll find out. Second attack. 1, 2, 3
times. Yep.
All right. Boop. Boop. Oh, these are not good.
His AC is 10. Oh. Go for it. You get one more.
Well, okay.
Look at us go.
Right?
Wow.
So how is 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 32?
Tell me how you kill him.
Oh.
I cut him in half. It was like, okay, I just need you to get off of my... Oh. And then like Phaedra has to like use like the sword to like scrape them off of their horns.
Jeez.
But it's fine smoky here. Nobody notices.
That's right. Yeah, nobody can see me in the dust.
Oh no,
dear.
the fog is gone. Like the fog that they created when stones went down. That's
There's still
out
the
of
smoke.
there. Oh yeah, there's still the smoke.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So, Jesus. After Phaedra, then we have. Okay, I believe he can stop running now. Or
Yep. Right.
let me see, let me check and see if I have permission to stop running. This did whispers. Jeez.
Noir loves us.
It's true.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh yeah, so he uses his reaction to run. So he's about, and he's pretty far. Yeah, he's 40. He's 35 feet away. And then you see he immediately is running right back to all of you, and this time he's going to attack Ufu.
Yeah.
Honestly, the smart choice.
Out of the smoke, swing.
That doesn't hit me. Pew.
Hey.
But we are going to attack recklessly.
Great. That meets.
Second attack.
Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit.
So only one hit. And that's going to be 12 damage. Make me another Constitution save, please. Okay. After him, it is Moonshine.
Who decided to
Maybe.
disappear.
Oh.
No.
Sorry, that was an accident on my part. I meant to click on the window and then I clicked on my camera, turned it off. Anyways, I'm gonna look at the person that just ran back and hit Ufu, and I'll go, Ufu, duck, and then I will shoot an acid arrow at this poor sucker.
Okie dokie.
And I will do it at second level, because it's a second level spell. 20 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 7 acid, 15 and 20 acid damage.
Oh my god.
20 acid. 20 acid damage?
Yeah, because it was 7 plus 8 plus 5 more for my alchemical savant.
Nice.
You see that he buckles onto one knee. He does not look like he has much sauce left.
And that is pretty much my turn, so that's all I can do at the moment.
Next is Zat.
Yes. So Zat is going to, now having realized how it's not fighting so well, is going to keep just swinging. So Zat, the nearest person to Zat, is it still the...
Oh, there's only one left standing, and it's the half-orc.
Oh, I thought there was 2. Well, then that's great. I'm gonna claw. Zat just flips over and slashes that orc.
All right, go for the attack.
Good old cat scratch fever.
Cat scratch fever.
Do something. 29.
Wow.
Pretty good.
No, that misses.
Oh,
Wow.
Go for it. Go for it. Jesus.
Bye.
my roll 20 froze.
No worries, I got you.
Okay, thank you.
6, but you're also a rogue, so you get sneak attack. So let me get your sneak attack
Thank you.
in there. Because you're not the... I forgot you have an adorable picture of a kitty cat in your roll 20. All right, so yeah, that 26, that'll do it. Tell me what it looks like when you take down this half orc.
So Zat, recalculating his several misses, he's been fighting a lot the last couple of days, it feels like. So he's a little banged up. So what Zat does is kind of recalculate, look at where his friends are, and then just claws come out, nice little sheen, and then slash on a black screen, and then that's legit like a Pokemon attack.
Yes!
It looks like a Pokemon attack. It's not violent, but you know what's happening.
Oh, I love it.
I thought you were doing like an Akuma murder move.
Oh, I should have.
And with that, all three of the traveling adventurers who are returning have been dealt with. And you see the little old elder start to make her way down. She goes, "You've got two choices. You can either get back on your boat and leave immediately, or you can go to the labyrinth and bring me the head of whatever's there that's causing this, because you've been infected. You've dealt with this. You've touched them. The reason we have the bell is to deal with them from a distance."
None of us touched.
That sounds like something you should have told us up front.
Yeah, like we were asking a lot of questions about that. To be real, like I was
asking me to buy things, and I'm not a merchant.
Yeah, but you also refused to give us our name. If we're being fair, it wasn't a great night. I mean, none of us are coming out looking good in this one.
No.
If we're being real.
Especially you.
Yeah, we're all kind of.
We did deal with the problem, right?
This isn't. We could have. You see, like, where the bell was ringing, you see a couple of archers coming out. Like, we could have dealt with this for the most part.
I mean,
So
technically, I
what you're
didn't touch
saying
anybody.
is-
I'm all the way back here.
I might have touched something. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what happens if you touch them with your claws or swords?
Or Paul's.
Uful, you're having a very hard time calming down, and in fact, this lady is truly pissing you off.
Listen, here, lady, you should have told us up front that not to touch things. You know, when I was growing up in arena culture, if you didn't want somebody to touch something, the first thing you say is, "Don't touch it."
Common sense.
Common sense. Oh, lady, what was your name? I don't even care. You
Elder,
didn't even tell us your
you wouldn't tell us
shiz.
her name.
I never gave you my name because I didn't want you to be here, because I didn't want what happened to just happen.
Well, you see how that turned out for us,
It seems like you didn't have the best plan, to be honest.
Yeah, your fault. It's all your fault.
If I may, unnamed elder of this beautiful, quaint
Untitled Elder.
No, it's not
space
nice,
of land.
Taryn Aki is my name. Taryn Aki.
Right.
Aaron right here. Got it.
So
I heard Karen Hockey. Karen Hockey?
Aki!
Hockey.
my friends might be getting upset, much like you. Is the solution just murdering everything in the? I know we said we're not adventurers. We don't just murder needlessly. And yet here we are. Is murder the solution? Like killing everything in that
whatever
not
this
good
sickness is, it originated from that labyrinth.
Yeah, it's
And
really
whatever's in
ugly.
there, I believe that if we kill it, we can stop it.
Remember what I said about catharsis earlier, Phaedra?
Yes.
This is a really good way to get catharsis against if that is your ex in there.
I'm getting that feeling of slapping something again. Maybe we should kill something.
There's a high five.
Let's maybe. Do you want to just maybe settle down for a nap? A nap?
If we don't nap.
Okay, so Zat reaches into one of his bags and pulls out a dried cricket and hands it over to Ufu.
Oh.
Good. Yeah. So Terrence. Tara. Wow.
Karen?
No, I'm confused. I wrote it down. It's Taryn.
Oh, man.
I'm so grateful you wrote your own name down. It really helps sometimes. You know? So like if you could just promise to furnish our entire ship, we will go deal with that problem. easy peasy because we're not adventurers. We're
Traveling merchants
angry.
and bards.
We're angry.
angry traveling merchants and bards.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it. Really, just really fashionably angry traveling merchants and bards.
And as you pointed out, a very wanted cat.
Mustache or no mustache, that's still the same weirdly drawn cat on that
You know what?
poster.
I don't think you'll make it back anyway. So fine.
Oh.
If you go and you
good.
solve this, sickness, if you're able to get rid of this ravening disease, then sure, we'll furnish your ship fully.
Done.
And you'll say you're sorry. Say you're sorry.
Well, that-
And I'll say I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm not sorry now, but I'll be
But you
sorry.
will
if
be.
I survive.
Good.
Fortunate's gonna hand Ufu another cricket. Just in case it's a hanger problem.
This one I bite off like Ozzy with a bat. You know what I mean?
I am gonna put something in our Discord so you can know what you have
Okay, great.
going on. You're at the
I'm winging it now.
You're at the very early stages, but you're nailing it. So go ahead.
I love this.
Okay, so she just goes, yes, fine. Go to the labyrinth, see what you can do, and if you can solve this issue, then we will furnish your ship. Furniture, bedding, whatever you want.
Oh my god, yes. Art? Do you provide art?
No.
We don't have walls on the ship.
Do you want to put nails on the side of your ship?
Maybe.
We'll think of something.
Maybe some kind of adhesive.
Well, command strips haven't been invented in this world yet.
Well,
Moonshine,
better.
is there possible to get anything? Moonshine, could you make something that's like, it makes things sticky but don't fall off walls?
Oh, so like
sticky on
some.
both sides?
I think I got just the thing. So
Yeah,
like
perfect for
maybe
boats.
maybe some tree sap, mixed with
opposite
like
of
a
grease,
little. I mean, yes. I'm normally my palette is grease, obviously, but something that's sticky but not too sticky, but can also stick to the walls, but then be removed from the wall. So like some tree sap, maybe mixed with like a little bit of emulsifier. Yeah, I can work on something.
Okay, so we'll definitely take the art then too. We'll take the art for the ship as well.
There is no, you know what?
Well, then why are you offering us art?
Yo, what is even happening here?
Come on.
Karen.
Karen? Tara?
Fine, you can have art. I'm going.
Yay.
You see?
Bye, Karen.
That was you.
That's good negotiating.
Bye, Karen, right here.
That worked out well.
My name is Taranaki.
Okay. No, you're over there though.
Bye,
Alan.
Karen Parkey.
there are profanities that are whispered in Terran. Haha. So if you speak the language, you get to hear it. But you do see off into the distance ominous swirling clouds around a small patch of green in an ever sand-colored desert. So it only seems to be a couple of miles from where you all are, but for those with a passive perception of 15 or higher, you do hear Ufu breathing a little harder than normal. Just
Well, I don't notice.
That's not gonna be
I
good.
don't notice.
Do not notice.
How I'm looking to see where my passive.
Left-hand
Shine
side?
does notice.
Let's see my
I got that
inspiration.
feeling of slapping something.
I got a feeling.
Under your face.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
hand
there it
it
is. Wait, no,
over
that's
to
passive
Ufu.
wisdom.
Oh, sorry.
Passive perception
there you
is. So how much?
15 or higher.
Just one.
It's just me and the cricket.
I mean, I think Moonshine. She's very worried, it looks like.
It's true. It should be.
Yeah, this is a
Oof.
problem.
Ufu caught a case of the slaps.
Of the hangries. Yeah.
All right, so you have your destination. Do you want to like take a short rest or take a long rest before you venture off on this travel, or you want to head there straight away?
A nice bed sounds nice.
Yeah, I know an old lady with a bed.
Yeah.
Do you all try to head back to town?
We're heading back to Carrie.
I don't think they're gonna let us back in. Is the problem.
Well, then we will camp at the gates.
I'm gonna. Can I just touch Ufu and then cast like I have as a potion as an artificer I could cast where are you? And
I'm so sorry.
I cannot sleep tonight.
Welcome in, Raiders, just in time. Just in time.
Every time.
I'm not even sorry for that. Hey, Bonsai, thank you for dropping.
Welcome in, Bonsai.
Oh.
I'd like to cast lesser restoration, hopefully. See if that does anything on Ufu.
Well, let's see if lesser restoration has the sauce to save your friend.
It says you touch a creature and you can either end one disease or one condition afflicting it.
Ooh, Moonshine got sauce.
Okay, I am going to make you roll a medicine check for this, however. DC is just going to be 12. If you roll a 12, your potion is potent enough to get rid of this slightly foreign disease. If not, then Ufu is still affected.
As this is technically an artificer ability, would I be able to argue?
Flash of genius? No.
No, Flash of Genius is just a reaction that can happen. But would I be able to argue that this is based on my intelligence and my knowledge of potions?
Nope.
Right. Roll 20. Don't freeze on me.
Come on, roll 20.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
Yeah, you did it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ufu, you find your desire to slap the unholy shit out of everything kind of dying down
I'm now
steadily.
petting the headless grasshopper. I'm sorry.
But with just being at the early stages of infection, you can taking a look at the fallen adventurers, you can see how it got them to that point where it was just also taking a look at them. And I'm going to say this is what you notice, Moonshine, with your 18 medicine. You could tell that they were well wounded before they got to you guys.
Oh,
that's a problem. So something hurt them before they got here.
well, it sounds to me like somebody else needs a hurting. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You can calm down a little bit.
Do you want any more grasshoppers? Crickets? Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
A snack?
Is that just kind of like opens up like just a handful of
like double fisting crickets now.
There
Comfort
you
food.
go, buddy. There you go, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
So are you all on the move while you're doing this, or is this like we're kind of just taking a beat?
I feel like we took some damage. Do we need a rest?
Take a short rest and then we head towards the labyrinth.
Short rest? I can do
Okay.
that.
I got something I can do if you all want. I can cast catnap and just you can get some bonus healings.
That'd be swell.
Yeah.
I don't have that much. Let me see what my hit dice does for me, and then my one hit die, and then okay. Well, that gets me pretty close. I'm not fully there, but I'm close.
Yeah, you can use catnap if you want. I also have Song of Rest, which you can use to soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can cure your performance regain hit points at the end of short rest by spending one or more hit die, each of these creatures regain an extra 1d6 hit points.
No.
And all catnap does is it gives you the benefit of a short rest in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, so quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why don't you save your Shawnee for when we say get into
Okay.
this labyrinth?
Yeah.
That sounds like we might need that.
So
Okay.
who needs it the most? Because it has to be 3 of you.
I don't.
I
need
just
it.
rolled.
didn't get
I don't know
it.
if it means anything, but I did roll for mine already.
Okay. So actually, you know what? I'll upcast it to 4th level, and then I can affect one additional willing creature, so I can get all 4 of you in.
I don't. That's the thing, though. I don't think I'll need it simply because I didn't get hit at all.
Okay.
So,
So I'm just gonna
I'll take it.
I'll cast it on the myself, Ufu,
Yes.
Phaedra, and Zat, so that way we all get our short rest.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead and heal your hit die if you're feeling it.
Okay, I did the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Wow.
regain catnap. Yeah.
All right.
You're good. Short rest.
All
Awesome.
right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
And
Thank you.
as you recover from that catnap, you see the patch of green with the ominous clouds,
Mm.
and that is where we're going to call it for today.
Ooh, ominous labyrinth. Hey, it's like deja vu. We did this last season. Was
Yeah.
it ominous? Yeah.
No, it was fabulous.
It was fabulous instead of ominous. Yeah, ominous.
we can totally make it fabulous if you want.
Very
we
nice,
will.
everybody.
All right. So that's been our show. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you so much for the raid, Bonsai.
Yay!
I've been your GM, Noir. So we ran a little overtime. That's my apologies there. So just really quickly for my outro. I'm Noir. You can find me all over the place as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Please give me some love on Twitch because Twitch has not. This week you can find me at Gen Con. We're doing Morning Ritual Live, which I'm so excited for. Also, I'm going to be a part of some other panels, so keep an eye out. I know, right? I'm totally excited. And let's move on to the most important part, and that is the people that make this story possible. So we are going to start with Marcus.
Hi, my name is Marcus. We're starting with me. You can find me at Best Kind of Worst on Twitter or running around in all floral prints and clothes at Gen Con this year trying to make sure nothing goes wrong. Bye.
Awesome. Let's talk about speed run. Next we've got KP. What's up?
Hey everyone, I'm KP. I go by KP11 Studios. I played Shani today, and I'm a photographer. I do cosplay / portrait photography. I also play in games like this. I'm lucky to enjoy this amazing time with all these amazing storytellers. I'm here on Sundays at this game, as well as on Friday on Trooper SJP's channel, where Dot and I are a bunch of resistance fighters kicking Nazi butt in 1940 Nazi-occupied France. So
I love that show. That show's so good.
Yeah.
Love it.
I absolutely love it and enjoy it. So yeah, and if you want anything that is Indian culture related or any kind of topic beyond just your typical Western fantasies or anything else you would like to gain inspiration from, I try to provide that a little bit. I try to put some of that out there as well.
Speaking of, KP just contributed to a new Kobold Press Warlock. Speaking of bringing your culture to our games.
I loved it. That was such a fun.
Well, you want to tell them about where they can find the Raven folk? Well, you can find it over on our website to purchase, but
I feel like you might know that better than I, but it's in their newest Warlocks issue, number 28, I believe. Yeah, you can find it on their website. And I try to get inspiration a lot from my culture, so we used it to kind of give a little bit more backstory, a little bit more, flesh out a little more of the Raven folks' history. So got to, put out a little bit, like a little short story and a place of worship, talked about a place of worship, and also introduced a new type of class. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of help. I'm not a writer. I had a lot of help from the wonderful folks at Kobold Press, and I hope you guys like it.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out and put it in this game.
Oh, I would be honored.
Next up, we've got Moonshine. I can't help with that. Say that with an accent. I'm sorry.
Hello, everybody. I am Anita. I was Moonshine today. I continue to be Anita or Panita or Critical Misses. You can find me everywhere online at Panita or at Critical Misses. Pahnita. And I am going to be at Gen Con this week. I'm not streaming anything because we're going to be doing Morning Ritual live on Friday morning at 10 a.m., 10 to noon EST over at Gen Con. We've got special guests. We've got Latia Jaquise. We've got Burrito. We've got Persephoroth. We've got myself and Noir doing all sorts of fun and crazy things. So check us out.
Woo! Wow. And then we got B. What's up?
Yeah, hello. It is I, your busy non-binary B. You can find me on Twitter is at B_Zelda. I'm a podcaster, the host of Anime Attaché, a player in the Power Play RPG. I'm a regular streamer. You gotta follow my Twitter account to figure out what the heck I'm doing. I write some stuff. What do I write? I don't know. I'm also the community manager for Adventurers League, and we are looking into streaming. So if you are interested in Adventurers League adventures, hit me up and we can set something up.
All right. And of course, we're going to end it on Dot.
Hi, friends. Like I usually say, I'm your resident Kobold Dot, here to bring you all the joys and good news of Kobold Press, which is that we will also be at Gen Con, booth number 1537. Come check us out. I'll be there when I'm not over there working with Marcus, and hopefully getting to see my friends in person. I'm very, very excited. Yeah, very excited. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything else for us for Kobold Press right now. I don't think so. Marauders of the Middle Sea has closed out, so if you missed that show, it's all over on YouTube. You can catch all 8 episodes of our all-female and non-binary pirate game, which is perfect for the summer. And in fact, I'll be putting out a Warlock for that campaign. So you'll get a Warlock lair, all focused on a little pirate adventure cast in the Middle Seas of Midgard. Most of the time, you can find me here. The rest of the time, I'm out there on the internet as a little red dot. I want to thank everybody for being here. As always, thank all of you for bringing your talents and your time to this table. If you liked what you saw today, hit the follow button so you know when we go live again. But more importantly, make sure to support this channel in some way. You can subscribe. You can tell a friend. That's a great way to get people involved in what we are doing. Or if you're feeling so inclined, you can always give bits or tips. We have a new bestiary available as you give your tips. Oh, I'm sorry, as you give your bits, you can start collecting all of our Kobold beasts. The Swobold is the first one up. So you can start collecting little emotes and sharing all of our, Swobold, all of our emotes, our bestiary emotes across the interwebs. I think that's it. We'll be back. We will not be back this weekend or next week because it is Gen Con, of course, so we'll be skipping a week, but do not fret, we will be back after that, same Kobold time, same Kobold channel, here to give you, everything you need and more. Whatever.
I feel like we're wooing them, like, hey, baby.
And you know what? I want to say, if you love what you're seeing here with Southlands, too, you can get your hands on the Southlands books. There's a brand new, we just finished the Kickstarter. Kickstarter backers now have it, but it's a 4-book set. There is a world book for the Southlands, along with a player's guide and 2... It's like 2 campaigns. It's like a city campaign and then outside the city campaign. So it's a lot of content, all of which is great and now available on VTT as well. So pick your VTT of choice, grab your Southlands, and you too can be an angry arena in the desert. All right. We are wrapping up today. Thank you all again. And if we don't see you at Gen Con, we will see you in 2 weeks. The same Kobold time, same Kobold channel. Bye, everybody.
Bye.